red light, when a black man forced his way into her Mazda protege at gunpoint. She claimed he drove a short distance, forced her out of the vehicle, and sped off into the night with her two young sons, 3-year-old Michael and 14-month-old Alexander, still strapped into the back seat. For 9 days, the story captivated the nation. Smith and her estranged husband, David Smith, made desperate, tearful appearances on national television, begging the carjacker to return their boys safely. The case sparked a massive manhunt and intense racial tension due to the description of the suspect she fabricated. From the beginning, local investigators and the FBI noted inconsistencies in Smith's story. The traffic light where she claimed to be stopped would only turn red if a car was waiting on the cross street, but she insisted no other cars were around. Investigators also found it highly unusual that a carjacker would let the driver go, but insist on keeping 2 small children, who would only slow down and escape. As the pressure mounted and polygraph tests came back inconclusive, investigators began focusing heavily on Smith's personal life. They discovered she was having an affair with Tom Findlay, the wealthy son of her employer. Shortly before the disappearances, Findlay had broken off the relationship, sending Smith a letter stating he wasn't ready for the responsibility of a ready-made family with children. On November 3, 1994, under intense questioning, Susan Smith broke down and confessed. There was no carjacker. That night, she had driven her car to the boat ramp at John D. Long Lake. She parked on the ramp, shifted the car into neutral, released the emergency brake, and stepped out. She watched as the car rolled down the ramp and into the dark water with Michael and Alex still strapped into their car seats. Divers recovered the vehicle later that day. The boys were found upside down, drowned, inside the submerged car. Investigators later estimated that it took approximately 6 minutes for the car to fill with water and completely sink. During her 1995 trial, the defense argued that Smith was severely depressed, had a highly traumatizing upbringing, including childhood sexual abuse by her stepfather, and had intended to commit suicide with her children, but backed out at the last second. The prosecution argued it was a calculated, selfish act meant to clear her path to a relationship with a wealthy man. Smith was convicted of 2 counts of murder. The jury spared her the death penalty, and she was sentenced to life in prison. Under South Carolina law at the time of her sentencing, Smith became eligible to apply for parole after serving 30 years. Her first parole hearing took place in November 2024, where the parole board unanimously denied her request for freedom. She remains incarcerated at the Leith Correctional Institution and is eligible to petition for parole every 2 years. Does she deserve a second chance? Let's get your thoughts on the comment section. Turn on notifications so you will never miss our next dive into the shadows of true crime.